Because every time they fucking pop, I'm like, fuck. I don't like.
He's scared of
He
them.
talks shit to me because I don't like cockroaches and shit.
Yeah.
This fool's scared of balloons.
I'm not scared of balloons.
Are you
I
scared
don't
of
like
cockroaches?
balloons.
Yeah, I'm scared of cockroaches.
You're scared of them or you just don't like them?
Both.
Ahí le va compa Pony. Si te pudiera mentir y te diré que aquí todo va marchando muy bien.
Scared of it.
Just don't put a balloon near me.
Well, fuck it. I think that's a good way to start this shit, no shit?
That's a good intro right there.
Fuck it. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Jorge Razo podcast, Conociendo, Musicos. I had to bring one of the almost twins back.
Almost twins.
I remember I thought you guys were twins
The
before.
fatter twin.
Back in the day. I mean,
Yeah, I weigh 220. He weighs 140.
No, I weigh 170 now.
Oh,
170?
He gained weight.
Put on some muscle.
Put on some fucking muscle, compa. My friend, my good friend Ryan Roman. Big round of applause, yeah. Shout out to the audience member in the back. State your name, please, sir. Your affiliation with the band member.
My name is Dustin, and I sometimes play with George.
Sometimes. He hasn't played with me in a long time. Pero, hey man, thanks for coming out here, brother. I saw
Thanks
you.
for inviting me.
I saw you Saturday. And
Yeah, I saw you Saturday, and that was the first time after how long? I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I saw you.
When's the last time you gigged Norteño?
Maybe like in January.
So not too far.
Yeah, like around New Year's and.
Because the whole time you were like, "Hey, bro, I'm sorry if I'm rusty."
Yeah, I took like 2 months off because I had a baby. So.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
Thank
I know
you.
I told you on Saturday.
Yeah.
But congratulations, man.
Thank you.
How is it?
I'm tired as fuck.
So that's why he agreed to do this shit, because he was like, "Oh, I gotta leave the fucking house."
Give me a break, man. Give me a break.
Shout out to your wife, man. Hope
Hello, wife.
Hello, wife. I hope all is well.
Yeah, thank you.
How is it though? Like everything's been good.
Yeah, it's cool. So we have a 12-year-old, so he's older. But then we had another baby. It's a boy. He's 1 year and like 5 months, I think, or 6 months. And then we just had the girl. So
you're complete.
She was pregnant for like 2 years.
What?
Basically.
How is that?
Because she was pregnant with the first
the
boy. His name's Liam. So she was pregnant with Liam, and then she got pregnant like basically right after with the girl.
How long after?
Probably like a month or two. No, something like that. I don't know.
No te esperaste, cabrón.
He couldn't wait.
Hey, you man. 40 days over? That's 40 days over? Hey, man. Hey, man, but, I mean...
It was, COVID times.
You had a lot of time on your hands.
He wanted the festivities to commence.
Yeah. Hey, but it's pretty hard. I mean,
I know you have twins, so...
I feel your pain right now.
I think I always tell you when I see you, like, how the hell do you do it with twins?
Oh, no, I don't do a damn thing. Don't get this mixed up, bro. I don't do a damn thing. My girl does everything.
Shit.
I'm more of the... We still good?
We still good?
I check it. We still good?
You good? All right, I'll be back.
You need anything, fam? You don't need me to run to the store real quick? Are we good? And then I dip out again. You know, that's just
You're one of those. Let me go grab milk, and you come back 2 hours later.
Yeah. Where were you? I fell asleep watching TV on the way to milk. Like, you still need the milk?
Shit.
Nah, man, it's cool, man. How was your gig this weekend? Prior to, you helping me out.
You mean with
your
Roma
band,
part?
Roma part? Again, sorry. I just expect people to.
Oh yeah, for those that don't know, I'm in a. What is it, like alternative?
Indie.
It's like a mix of alternative, indie.
I never got a real answer from you guys.
Yeah, I think because every song's a little different.
Yeah.
But I would say like a mix of alternative, indie, some surfer-ish
Yeah, Simone.
style in there. I
It's
think
like-
like even some like Spanish rock
Ska.
type of style.
it's you guys got a mix of everything.
Yeah.
And that's why like I really like your guys' band, bro. I really like your guys' project.
Do you actually like it, or
I really like it, bro.
He doesn't like it enough to go to a show.
Yeah, you don't go to our shows, man. It's just, we invited you
Bro.
like 10 times.
Bro, I wanna go. I really wanna go, bro. But nunca se ha presentado la oportunidad for me to go. You
Nah,
know,
it's all good, man. It's all good. I know you're a busy man.
man.
But yeah, so our band name is Rome Apart. Rome Apart. Some people don't get that right. They're like Rome Apart or
Roma
Roma Apart.
Roma part.
You play for the Roma Apart?
Roma parte? Yeah, that one? Nah, man. I really like the band. I really like the project.
Yeah. But like you were saying, the gig was good on. We played on Friday right here in Long Beach on 4th Street, and we didn't even know, but they had a street fair. I guess they do it every 4th Friday of the month, right? So they'll have like vendors.
What is it, like 4th Street? Or?
Yeah, on 4th Street.
Okay.
On 4th Street. So they have vendors selling shit and like food, and I think the shops open up a little later. So the street gets kind of packed.
So people were.
So yeah, it was cool. We ended up playing. We played there once, and the crowd was like, it was okay. Like I would say there was probably like around 30-ish people, maybe. So that was pretty cool. It's a small restaurant bar. But this time there was a shitload of people because of the fair.
Yeah.
And then a lot more of our homies went this time. So it was a cool crowd, and
Not all of them.
we're missing one.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man.
Nah, but it was cool, man.
And then Periquito too. We're missing another one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
But he had an
He
excuse.
bailed.
he bailed. Yeah. He went to go get darker in the sun.
Oh my god.
He went all the way
Mas?
to Arizona.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him, Periquito. And if you're watching this, brother,
He
saludazos.
bailed on us.
Te extrañamos. Yeah, no, I mean, pero pues, el compa ya anda bien,
yeah.
pues,
I
el
mean,
compa ya,
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, he did it for his family, obviously, and
yeah.
he has a nice house and stuff. So congrats to him.
Congrats to him, man. Saludazos.
But now I can't call him up at like 12 a.m. and be like, hey, come have a beer.
Oh, you guys would do that?
We had to plan a month ahead. Hey, come next month and let's have a
Hey,
beer.
whenever you want to invite us, fucker, you know, like, I mean, I haven't
No,
been.
me and my brother always talk shit to him like, hell no, we ain't going to no Arizona, man. Fuck that shit.
También güeros, güey, vamos a salir bien pinches rositas.
We're like, shit, that's too far, man. And then what did you say, Dustin, about him coming to visit us?
Oh yeah, man. I was like, man, fuck you, man. I was like, now when you come visit, I gotta revolve my whole life around you coming to visit and shit.
Hey, man, you gotta. It is what it is. And so this gig that you guys had, how do you like compare to your Norteño gigs? Like what's the vibe like? Like what's the differences between that?
Vibe, no one tries to shoot each other. No one's I mean they probably do drugs and shit, but no one's like selling cocaine on the dance floor and shit.
Or in the restroom?
In the restroom. No one's like fucking
Everybody gets drugged before they get there.
No one's like no one's like fucking what do you say when they're annoying and shit? Like batalloso, like all in your face and shit.
Yeah.
They're more like, you know, a lot of white people
It's
and
also the type of music we play. Because if you go to the punk scene, it's
yeah. If you go to punk scene or something, you know, it's like mosh pit and all that stuff. And
Oh, you'll have all that shit.
they get like wild and stuff.
Well, the thing that's cool about your guys' band is that there's no covers.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like it's not like they can come and ask you for a song unless they really
exactly.
know your band. You know,
even
what I
though it's happened before, like some people will be, do you know a song from Sublime or something?
mean?
Because we're from Long Beach, I guess.
Yeah.
from Long Beach.
So they just automatically think like, oh, Sublime. But yeah, some bands we play with, they'll play cover, like they have their own shit and they'll throw in like one or two covers in between.
Do you guys usually do that or no?
No, we should, because it's kind of cool. Like if you have your own stuff and no one really knows you, and you throw in a cover that's
They'll be like, oh damn.
that a crowd like
Yeah.
you know that's kind of a general song that everyone knows. They'll be like, okay, cool. Like I think it'll keep them more entertained. Or,
Yeah.
Like more like watching you and stuff.
Nah, but then I'm going off of the videos I've seen because I haven't really been there.
Yeah.
So
thanks for watching our videos.
no, I see them, man. But you know, like even when people have posted you on Instagram and stuff like that, and you obviously reshare and whatever, but like people are like really like your songs way. So they'll naturally want to hear that, you know. So it's
Yeah.
kind of cool that you kind of like basically select your crowd, if we can say that, you know what I
Yeah,
mean. And
yeah.
people that show up to go see you guys are there to see you for your work and not necessarily your cover stuff.
Yeah,
you
for
know?
sure. And it's different too, like you said, from Norteño music because we do play our own shit. So basically, if there's random people at the bar and they don't know our songs, obviously, you give them your first impression
Yeah,
with like
yeah,
your
yeah.
first song or whatever. Either they like you or they're gonna be like, "Man, this band sucks," and they're probably gonna go to another bar or something.
Yeah,
But with Norteño music, it's a fucking world of cover
yeah,
songs.
yeah.
So you could hire any fucking grupo. I mean, one that doesn't suck, but if they play like,
El
I'm just gonna
Centenario.
say it, Centenario.
They play Centenario.
People in the club or bar, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I like this song," and
Shout out
they're
to my
gonna,
boy
and Juice. And they're gonna dance.
Yeah,
So they're not going really for like to
you.
hear, different bands and what's like their styles or if they're cool or not.
Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
going to hear because they
covers.
want to hear corridos,
Yeah.
and corridos that they already know.
Yeah,
And I know a lot of bands, especially locally too. I think they're hitting a lot more now here in LA. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm out of the scene, so I don't know what's going on now.
Well,
But maybe they
know.
play more. Maybe they play more of their own stuff.
Yeah.
Like, on just top of my head, because Dustin played with him. Like Kiki, like their group. I'm pretty sure if they go to a fucking club or something, they probably play a lot of their stuff, but they also play a lot of covers too. I'm
yeah.
just
yeah.
guessing. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, no. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's a whole different world. Yeah.
I know I probably asked you this already, but like, what do you enjoy more though?
Playing with my rock band.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for sure. I enjoy playing with Roma part much more than Norteño.
Than a
music.
Norteño?
Yeah.
That's because you haven't joined the
It-
group that you really like, a Norteño that you really like, you know. And I say this because I mean I haven't, obviously
Mhm.
I haven't played with the band like that because I suck in Norteño. Imagine how I would suck in a
Nah,
rock band, you
You're
know.
good, man. It's just-
No, but like I don't know. I just think that you're very talented, bro.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
so sick.
I appreciate that.
And I
but
want you back in the Norteño scene. That's what this whole conversation is coming back to.
I think I play very simple. But
It's super.
what I think is I play simple, but I feel like I play pretty solid. Like,
No, you're sick, bro.
but I wouldn't say
Look
I'm
at Dustin
sick.
dropping mics over there.
I wouldn't say I'm sick. Like even nowadays, like if you see all the guitarists, like in the genre that they have now,
Yeah.
what's it called? Like the requinto.
Oh, the Regineros?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the
They're
tumbado
fucking
stuff, or
yeah, they're
what?
fucking sick, dude. Like the way they play and stuff, and
Yeah.
what they've learned. Like they do a bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, but también what you have is that you play a little simple y le sabes meter unos buenos arreglos donde van.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? As opposed to fucking metiéndole desmadre y medio all the time, and it's just like, well, this
Yeah.
doesn't go well here, blah
Mhm.
blah. You know?
yeah. I try to like when we're playing songs and stuff, like not to do a lot. When we first started, I would be like, "Fuck, the more you do,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
the better you are," you know.
Well, let's
But
talk about how you started, bro.
yeah.
Let's go
okay.
back into your early days.
Well, guitar. I started one of my, if I remember correctly, one of my uncles. He owned an acoustic guitar.
Mhm.
He actually played drums, but he had the acoustic guitar laying around, and I don't know. I think just naturally, just hearing him play the guitar, he played like a Temerarios like song or something on there, and I was like, oh, let me try to figure that out. I think he showed me really quick or something, and then he like left the room or whatever. But I like took out the song and I kind of knew what sounded right,
yeah.
and I knew how to find the note,
Okay.
so it was just kind of natural. So I ended up picking the guitar up, and I think he let me borrow one for a little while, and I ended up playing like classical music, so like a bunch of finger picking stuff,
Yeah.
and then yeah, like rock music. and
So
all
I
that
did.
shit.
I think I did ask Dustin this,
Mhm.
if I'm not mistaken. But do you guys come from like a musical family, or
Very lightly.
what do you mean?
So just my uncle, I guess, yeah, I would say, yeah. My uncle that had the guitar, he plays the drum, or he played the drums. but he did like Spanish rock and stuff.
Okay.
And he would do like cumbias too and all that. But he had that, and then we had his brother, my other uncle. He played the bass, and I don't know if he still does or not. But yeah, he played the bass, and then we found out like a long ass time ago that my mom knew how to play the accordion, but the tecla one.
Oh, okay.
I guess she learned a little bit or something, but she didn't take it like seriously like that.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
think
yeah.
so, but she just when we started playing music, she was like, "I used to play the accordion." So we were like, "Oh shit, that's crazy." But yeah, those three that's all I know of. I think. Do you know?
I think Joel was in a band for a sec.
Oh yeah, another uncle. I think he was trying to.
So
play the
like
drums.
all your uncles were in a band and you freaking just did.
No, but like,
But they didn't like play. Like, I don't think they like played.
Nah.
The only one was the first one that I mentioned. He played the drums.
Mhm.
Like I think he was the most serious
yeah,
out of
Out of
the
out of-
other ones.
Yeah,
But
but I mean that's all your uncles. You know what I mean? Like no mames. How you gonna?
well, now that you made me think about the stories and stuff, like yeah, we have family members that play.
No, I
It's
mean
like,
very
nah.
very lightly. You know, just
Nah,
my whole
but
family. They've been
I-
in the
I
band
think-
for like
I think we take it because you know how you hear other people say like, "Oh yeah, my family played," and they showed me.
yeah.
Like, they didn't show us anything. It's just like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I play the drums." Like,
I
"Oh,
think-
yeah."
After 20 years of like playing, they're like, oh, we played that too. Back in the day, like, what? You guys gonna teach me anything? You know?
I think from them we did probably get was like the natural ear or
yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
sentido of the music.
Well, I mean, if you can freaking, once you just started, can actually kind of pick up or see or hear what sounds okay,
Yeah.
then you got the ear for it. You know,
Yeah,
a lot of
so-
people play music for a long time and they start developing an ear.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
just
some
to-
don't
for-
even develop an ear, and they're just
They're
just
just-
strict like either read notes or whatever or like
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
definitely.
But,
But I mean, I feel once you have a little bit of time in the music business, that you will develop an ear.
yeah,
for,
yeah, yeah.
For what
sure.
sounds right, what sounds off, what sounds.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how I started. Then I bought my first electric guitar. It was like one of those basic black and white Squires.
Okay.
A Fender Squire, and it came in a package with the little amp and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to learn like little rock music and stuff here and there. Getting the tabs off the internet. Back then, was it the internet? I don't remember. But
you
yeah.
would ask Jeeves, he's fucking.
Ask Jeeves, how do you play? But yeah, and then from there, I went to Wilson High School for my freshman year.
You look like you went to Wilson High School.
Not for long though.
Oh,
Not for long.
okay.
I went for my freshman year, and they had guitar classes there.
Mm.
So I took the guitar class there, and that's where I kind of learned more of the classical music. And then I was there for 9th grade, and then part of I want to say a couple months of 10th, and then I transferred to Milliken.
Why did you transfer?
I just didn't like Wilson. I don't know, just the vibe there. I don't know. I just didn't like it
You hear
there.
that? Yeah.
And then plus we lived next to some of our friends, and they all went to Milliken. So like we would hang out with them all the time,
Yeah.
like during the weekend and during
You're
the
like,
weekend.
why don't you just come to my school, bro? Like,
So like them who we got along with like really well, they went to Milliken. So I was
Yeah.
like, I'll just go to Milliken.
and then you made the transfer over there.
yeah, so transferred over there.
And then in Milliken, you started your first band, correct?
yeah. With Spanish music
It was Spanish
with
music.
with Angel. Audaz.
Audaz.
Uh-huh.
Saludazo, mi compañero.
Yeah. So he went up to us, or actually to me. He knew I played the guitar, kind of. And at this point, I think it was 11th grade or 12th, and I already had taken like a year or two off of playing the guitar. I had stopped playing.
11th or 12th grade.
Yeah. I had
Yeah.
stopped playing the guitar.
So you entered this, well, not even late, because, I mean,
I was like 16, maybe 15, 16.
16 is.
Because I
11th, think.
graduated 17 at 17.
And it was like 11.
Yeah, so
11th,
11th, He was like, hey, big dog. You know how he talks?
Yeah.
Hey, big dog, we're going to have a cultural assembly here at Milliken. You guys want to play in it? Or you want to play in it? And he was like, I know you know the guitar. I was like, yeah, but I don't know that music, fool.
Yeah.
And he was like, just learn it. And I was like,
Está fácil, dice.
I was like, I'll try to take it out. I was like, I'm down, but let me see if I could take it out. So I had my little acoustic guitar,
Mhm.
and I was playing like Chalino. I was trying to learn Chalino Sanchez like songs and shit like at the beginning.
And then he was
So-
like, nah, we're not even playing those. Like,
so like taking those songs out. Literally, I was on my acoustic guitar, the very first two strings, like ding, ding,
Oh, yeah.
ding, ding. And you know how it sounds very high on an acoustic guitar, like the steel strings.
I still play with those 2 strings, bro.
So it sounded like super whack. But I agreed to play with him in the cultural assembly. And then, like, leading up to it, we found out that Nelson from Vieja Escuela, that's the name
Los
of
de la
the
Vieja
group,
Escuela,
yeah.
Play bajo sexto.
He had Bajo Sexto, and I remember asking him, like, what kind of fucking guitar is that? I was like, what the fuck? That shit had like 12 strings and shit. That shit had a big ass body. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, it's called a Bajo Sexto. And I was like, shit. I was like, where do you buy one or what?
He didn't say it like that. He said, yes, it's a Bajo
He's very timid.
Nah,
guy.
he's very, well, back then he was very timid, but a very deep voice always.
Oh, yeah.
That's he was like, yes, it's a Bajo Sexto.
Bajo Sexto.
Bajo Sexto.
But yeah.
Salazo compa Nelson.
Damn.
No, that wasn't talking shit. We were
Nah, that's just, I mean, that's the boy. Plus, that
Usually-
was, that's his papi over there. Gio Staro's papi. That's his papi over there.
Yeah, Nelson, always known for having a deep voice. And,
Oh, yeah,
like, he sings very low.
Oh, yeah. That's
so-
sick, though. Very good.
But yeah, so
I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah, he's very sick.
No, that perro
Nah.
vato, hey.
that's the homie, man.
That's the homie. La neta, los de la vieja escuela, bad. You know,
Yeah.
they stay busy, bro. These guys are, la neta.
Him, Mayo.
Him, Mayo.
They've been knowing each other for a long ass time.
Well, since they had their group back.
Yeah. So I asked him. He was like, yeah. Just look on. I think he told me like online or something. I don't know. This is so far back then. And then I ended up buying
A burgundy one.
a burgundy one, like a cheap, like I think it was $200 or something. But it put in work.
Yeah.
I fucking learned off of that one. But the time of the cultural assembly, we had asked Nelson, "Can you play with us like on stage?"
Yeah.
So he ended up agreeing. He was like, "Yeah, I'll play with you guys." So it was me on my cheap ass,
Guitar.
whack ass
Squire?
acoustic guitar, and
Which is not that
you
bad.
probably couldn't even hear me on the goddamn mic. And then you had
You had a
yeah,
put the
I think we
mic.
set up the mic on the.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, where like the hole is.
Yeah.
The hole.
The hole.
The
The
hole,
hoe.
not the hoe.
Right.
Hey,
And
we could probably find videos somewhere.
yeah, there's a
There's
video on
videos,
YouTube.
bro. There.
I watch them here and there just to like laugh.
Oh, we gotta link that up.
Ya le interrumpió, Gio.
I know where to
Apúntale,
find.
apúntale ahí, güey.
I know where to find them, but I'm not gonna tell you guys.
No, we're gonna find them. We got Gio over here. No,
It's like my cousin's jerking videos.
Oh,
They're on
yeah,
me,
we
but
made
he don't
fun of
like
my
to tell
cousin.
anybody.
My cousin used to jerk.
Oh, we
And,
gonna find those videos too.
he was embarrassed of that. And I always find ways to like find his shit, and I find him and I'll
You send
I'll
it out
send
to
him
him?
like a screenshot of him like he's mid like jerk like, and I'll be like, hey, and he'll be like, fuck you guys. But
So-
yeah, so
You got him on the cultural assembly. You guys started
cultural assembly.
you
So
were
it
playing
was
with the guitar with
it was,
the microphone.
Yeah, it was me, acoustic guitar. Probably couldn't hear, mic in the hole. Nelson, I'm not sure if he was mic'd up or if he actually plugged his shit in. And then we had Angel Alas on the accordion. And at that time, Periquito was trying to sing. Or we had made him sing, kind of. We told him if he's down to sing. He was like, fuck it, I'll try. And so like I was surprised he said yes. And he got on stage and he fucking sang. But yeah, it was a shit show.
You think so? It was that bad?
Well, looking back, maybe at the time we were like, you were just
Maybe at the
starting
time
out.
we were like, oh, we fucking sound bad.
We were like, oh, cool.
You got off stage
it
thinking
was-
like
it was-
Gerardo no llega cuando, güey. Like,
It was more of a hype thing. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
all our homies were there and like we were playing and then like, I don't know. And then I think Tomatero, Luis,
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he got up to sing like
I
I
just
think a
saw
song
him.
or two or
I
something.
just saw him like 2
Yeah,
weeks ago.
I just saw him too.
Same time? I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks ago I went to go eat at a Marisco's spot, Marisco's garage,
Okay.
and he was there.
Yeah, me lo topé en South. Like,
Oh,
like
okay,
at
okay.
2 in the morning.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in like fucking probably 5 or 10 years around there.
That's a big ass jump.
Maybe 5 or 10. In between there somewhere, I don't know.
He's like that. He's fucking, you don't see him for like a year, and
Yeah.
then you see him somewhere.
Or
and you're
5
like,
to
what
10
the-
years.
Yeah, 5 to 10 years. But
Yeah, I saw him we caught up a little bit and stuff. With Alas too, I hadn't talked to him in a long ass time either, and we had just recently like reconnected.
okay.
He hit us up and stuff, and we were talking to him. So he's doing his own thing. But yeah, that's how it started.
No, but
That's how I got into the Norteño.
Yeah, but you said Luis. You were gonna talk about Luis.
Oh, that he got on stage and sang a couple, I think. He sang, I want to say like Las Edades or something like that. And yeah, he went up and sang. That's it. That's all I was going to say.
Damn, we gotta see those videos too. We gotta find a way to connect to the TV and fucking
Yeah.
just pull them up as we go by.
But yeah, that's how I got into the Norteño scene. After all that, I was like, fuck it. I just kept learning. I bought the sexto and then I kept learning it.
Yeah, I remember the burgundy one. It had like some type of design around the hole, right?
Like,
it had,
like the little trim
Yeah.
was like, I don't know, some like diamond
What
shit.
did you end up doing with that?
Maybe gave it away or something. I sold it. I don't know. I don't remember.
You didn't keep it? I just figured you might have wanted to keep it as
I don't know what I
memory.
did with it. I think someone wanted to buy it off me or something, and I had already bought a new one. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, just take it.
That's when you had bought the Sevillano, no?
Yeah, the Sevillano. But my first one was like the really light, like beige, like wooden one.
Yeah.
And I think I sold that one to Brian.
Brian Villegas.
Brian, yeah.
I remember.
I think I sold it to him.
Yeah, so I remember that Sevillano because I was just like, damn, this fool got like once you
oh shit,
the big old jump, you know what I mean? Like it's a $200 bajo sexto.
I was like, I'm ready now.
Okay, can we stop calling them bajo sextos?
Oh, bajo quinto?
Or can we just start calling them bajo
I'll
quinto?
just say quinto.
Or just a quinto? Because I mean, even then, like now, like we'll go gig with people that have bajo quintos, and they'll be like, oh, the phone the sexto.
Yeah.
Like, so
I always say sexto. I don't know.
yeah, me too. Like
And I think it's easier for me to say.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of because it's like bien grabado en la mente type, but
Mhm.
but like it's just like
yeah.
technically bajo quintos, but
Yeah. But yeah, that's how I started.
and then you sold that one. But okay, so you start playing. I remember the cochiguera and all that stuff with the burgundy one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
With the I think you still had the Mexican bandera on the.
Oh, that was on
pickup.
the Sevillano one.
That was on the Sevillano, not
Yeah,
on the burgundy one.
Nah. The burgundy one it already had like a built-in
Oh, okay.
like pastilla, and you just plug it in.
So
And it had the volume shits and all that.
Oh yeah, on the top. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So talk to me about your first band, like
So after learning and practicing like the songs and all that, my memory kind of sucks. But I think we just decided to keep playing, and we would start off playing with homies like.
Son las drogas.
Nah. But no, I haven't done drugs, man. Oh yeah, Los Tenientes de Long Beach. That was the name of our first grupo. And homies would just hit up like me and I think Periquito. I don't know if I just remember playing just with Periquito, not Audaz.
So it was just
that
bass.
correct?
No, basically, like we would practice on Tuesdays or Thursdays or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
At the
that's right.
dealership, and then fools would just pull up, and then
Yeah.
it would just turn to kickback. But
It
it
was
was just me,
drinking.
this fool, and Periquito.
And Periquito.
Sometimes Angel would go, but
accordion.
after a while, they would take him and Bird just sexto and bass to like somebody else's house, and it would just be them two.
And they would pay us to like play like something cheap. I don't know, like $60 an hour. Or
Yeah, I was
something.
gonna say because I mean that was like during high school, bro. Like,
Yeah.
who the is paying like?
So we were just like,
We are.
No, but what I'm saying is like during high school, like what kind of kid is paying for a grupo? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it gotta be some cheap stuff, you know. Well, not. I mean, I don't mean in a,
But
like
also
that, you know, but
there were like older homies too.
oh, okay.
Because of Periquito's older brother
Yeah,
and
yeah.
all them. So they were a little older than us. So they were already out of high school, I think. So they had
Shout out to
real
you, Prieto.
jobs.
Shout out to you, Prieto.
Hello,
darky.
hello, Miguel. So
Shout
they
out to
they had
Miguel.
they.
Oh, can I plug in his what's
Oh
his
yeah,
thing?
go ahead. Long Beach merch, I think.
Long Beach merch.
Yeah, Long Beach merch.
Mhm.
Long Beach merch.
Shout out to you guys.
selling the Long Beach hats.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Dope. I like them.
Yeah, they're cool.
You
Nice,
bought one
nice logo. I told him I was like, let me get one, but I haven't gotten it.
Yeah, I told him I want one too, but I haven't really.
He's kind of like you when we tell you go to our show.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Well, look, if they like to put a hat there in the middle, hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up.
Hit us up.
We'll definitely go ahead and do that.
Yeah. But yeah. What was I saying?
Oh yeah, your memory is shit.
Yeah.
No, you know that they will start, coming through. You guys would go play it at
Yeah, we play at homies' houses. They would pay us shit. We were basically there just to kick it.
Pero ustedes ahí bien entrados.
We were
¿no?
there like, yeah, like sweet, let's go play, whatever. And then eventually we ended up starting the group. We would play with me. I think we told Dustin to hop on drums because at the time he wasn't playing. And you ended up playing, right? Or you ended up like getting into it?
Well, I was playing before, and then I stopped a little bit because these guys would like they would go play with the homies, but I was like, fuck, man, like for $20 I gotta take the whole drum set, so I would never go. Like it's a lot, man. Like the drums.
Definitely.
And these fools, they just pick up their bass and then they had an amp this big, so it's
Like
like
a
not a big
little
deal.
cuadrito, huh?
Yeah, so it's like I wouldn't play with them, but I was still playing, like practicing. And then after that, that's when
you guys started artillery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So instead of 20, we
so-
started charging 30 an hour instead.
So yeah, like after Los Tenientes, we were like, let's take it more serious.
Uh-huh.
And so we changed our name and stuff. And then
You
like, we
bought
actually
those-
all played together like
And then you bought
more
those
frequently.
And then you bought those beige shirts with like the little
With the
thing
chunti ass
with the-
beige shirts.
from
Hopefully I would-
damn. Like, hopefully I don't clown on the. I was about to say the store name. Now I don't want to say it.
We didn't actually buy them. They gave
Oh
it
yeah,
to
they,
us.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right,
they were
that's right, you
given
did
to
say
us.
that.
And
Yeah.
at the time we are like, yeah, let's all match. Hell yeah. And I look back at the pictures, I'm like, what were we thinking, man?
Freaking nah, you guys were all freaking white. And then it didn't help that you guys took a
Thanks.
picture at Signal Hill and that thing just fucking the light shining. I don't think I saw. I could even see Dustin's face at one point. That's how bright that shit was.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say, yeah, you guys were all like getting cool at your instruments. And
Oh,
stuff. This was said, you guys were all white.
I kid you not. Look at the picture, Gio, and then you'll see it just like all white boys for some reason.
Race is always a factor.
Yeah, thanks, George, for.
I think that's the reason why you guys got called all the time. They were like, "Oh, look at these white guys." No, but
yeah, that's shit for real. They're like, let's hire these fools.
These guys are safe.
these guys will show up.
They seem responsible.
Yeah, these guys will show up.
They look like lovely citizens.
And why did that band break up? You guys
so
were
at-
going
so at-
good
yeah,
for
at
a
the
while.
time we were playing frequently, like as a whole grupo. We played for a long ass time. But
What do you say?
I think Dustin had what year? You said what year?
like no, like how many years? Más o menos.
Oh,
Like 4.
like 3-ish, 4-ish, probably. But yeah, Dustin had a truck, so he would be the one to drive like
The
everyone
S10,
around.
man.
yeah the
S10.
S10.
The
Uh-huh.
S10. I remember
Yeah.
the S10.
I even put a little seat on the ground in the back.
Oh yeah, he had a little seat
Because, you know,
behind the passenger.
behind the passengers, that
You-
fold-out
the
seat.
The fold out
Well,
one.
behind the driver, I bought a seat. And I screwed it into the truck. So it had a seatbelt. So I was like, the cops pull us over. Like, well,
Well, that one had a seatbelt too. The pull out ones.
No, but I installed it.
Yeah. The
Like a makeshift.
the driver's side behind, there was no seat. It was just empty right there.
Yeah.
So he went and he bought his own seat and installed it into the truck.
What kind of sketchy shit were you doing? Huh?
Hey, it had a seatbelt.
So yeah, Aldas would sit back there, I think, and Periquito on the other side.
Todos bien amontonados en el S10.
But yeah, he would drive us basically everywhere, and we would put the sound system in his truck, and he just got tired of that shit because Aldas lived all the way in Compton.
Ooh.
So
okay.
he would go and pick up Aldas, drop him off, all that shit. And at the time, Aldas wasn't really like responsible, and we were all young and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was more like, I think,
Wanted to just party.
party. I don't know, something like that. But so like he would be late and stuff.
Mm.
I mean, this was like years ago. So it just got, I think, just tiring, just picking him up, and then like if he was late, it was just stuff would add up and all that.
Yeah.
But
Little inner fights in between you guys and stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, not even fights. I wouldn't say.
It's
It was just Dustin got tired of it. He was like, you know what, I'm out.
Because I was also like, I would run the group. I'd get the gig. I'd
he
drive
basically
'em,
did
pick 'em
everything.
up, set up the sound. I even created the logos for that band.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
Which I do now for Roma Park. All the
Oh,
same
but
shit.
now you can do it.
No, I get tired of it now. I tell you, we need a manager for Roma Park, man. I'm fucking
Yeah.
tired of doing
Oh, well,
this
you know,
shit.
hit me up. My boy, you know, maybe then I'll pull up.
So fuck you, George.
No, but and then you guys just end up splitting up.
Yeah, so he got out. I don't even know what we did, if we got a drummer or not. I don't think so.
I think you guys were getting a drummer and bass player. If I'm not,
No, I started gigging on the side instead.
Oh, I think after that, you know what? After that, we split up, and then Audaz tried to do something with his cousin who played the bass.
oh, okay, then that's when I'm.
And because I think Bird had got out too, or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
Bird, Periquito had got out.
So then I was like, I'll try it with Audaz for a little bit, and then it just
Didn't
it
click.
didn't click. We didn't do anything, and he just stayed with his cousin, and I just got out, and then that's when I actually no. After Artilleria, didn't we do like Reyes or something?
No, that was before.
That was before.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was with Culichi before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The Artilleria came from the Rancho Humilde guy.
I skipped the whole fucking.
Yeah, you skipped a whole
Chapter.
whole chapter of your life.
No, we got the Artilleria name from that Rancho Humilde guy. Remember, I went
Oh,
to
yeah,
school
yeah.
with him,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was like one of the cousins or something from there.
So before Artilleria, we found like, back then we would I think as young local musicians, like if you hear about a promoter, you would fuck with them because you want to get gigs and shit,
Yeah, definitely.
and they would try to manage you and stuff. So we kind of did that, and they try to manage us, and they changed our name to Reyes de something, or not Arranque, Reyes de something.
Reyes del Cartel.
Oh, del Cartel or whatever.
Damn.
I don't know. what
Real
the fuck.
chaga.
So we're like, fuck it, whatever.
You know, it's funny.
Reyes del Cartel y sí, Periquito.
It's no skinny boy.
Skinny boy and then two white dudes.
Two white dudes playing too. You know, damn.
They're like, all the narco
think-
fools, let's go watch Reyes de Cartel.
The cartel.
They show up.
pull
we're
up. I think these are the financiers or some shit.
like- But yeah, that whole shit happened. It didn't last too long.
Who was singing during that time? Periquito still?
No, David Culichi, the one who also works at Marisco's Garage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was homies.
Oh, yeah, you said that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was homies with, I think, Periquito's brother and stuff.
Yeah.
Or they knew each other. And he just sang at we were kicking it one time. He was singing. We're like, well, let's get him because I didn't want to sing.
Hey, shout out to them, man. I ate there. I actually went because I've been meaning to go.
Yeah.
And like, cause their schedules, I didn't know their schedules.
Yeah.
So that's why and every time I would go, they were out of food. So, or they would post that they were done for the day and shit. So like I went one day with my girl, like on a Sunday, like bien crudo, not bien crudo. And then I ate their tacos gobernador.
Oh yeah.
Those things are fire,
Yeah, they're
bro.
good.
They're
I like
so
her.
good.
I like her sauce.
The salsa,
salsa,
bro. That
shit
thing
bomb.
is spicy, but it's so
it's
good.
bomb.
But yeah, you played with them.
But yeah, we played with him. It didn't last too long, and then we just wanted to try something new. So we
Did the artilleria thing.
yeah, we ended up doing Artilleria, and then I tried singing. But yeah, looking back, we weren't that good.
You guys were good. I mean, you guys were good to me. Like I would look
at
at
the
you guys-
time, like I don't know, because there wasn't that many grupos around. I don't think.
Yeah, not Long Beach,
Uh-huh.
definitely.
But I would say like Apoderados were like way better than us. Like
It
they
was-
were more solid, I think.
it was Apoderado.
Mhm.
You guys?
I think Nelson was playing with the group.
Nelson was with,
like Nueva Orden.
La Nueva
or
Orden.
something like that. Huh?
Yeah, Nueva Orden, and then it was Plaza Norteño.
Yeah.
us. And it was like 4 groups in Long Beach total, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
And then I didn't hear about like too many other grupos. Like
not even other
outs-
musicians or nothing
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
You know, like
yeah, right now it's like
Yeah.
infested with.
infested. Why does
musicians.
everybody use that? That fucking- that
Well, I
term.
think
They're
it's always
fucking
been
rats.
it's been infested, but just like in Paramount, like it was very centered in Paramount and like LA.
yeah,
like,
yeah. No,
it
well, I
didn't
mean,
really creep over here.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I would always hear about like other bands in freaking Paramount.
Yeah.
But that's because right here you can't gig it for shit because the cops come. quick.
Yeah, that was one of the things too. That
Yeah.
you know, like when you were starting off, you're playing in Long Beach, you play 1 or 2 hours, y ya
That's it.
luego llamaban the cops.
Mhm.
And back then, it wasn't as professional as it is now, where we
Yeah.
would just kind of be like, "Oh, we only got paid for 2 hours." So we played. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
remember those gigs. You know, like we'd again the not knowing, you know, the experience,
Mhm.
you know, not having the experience to be like, "Oh, you know, this contract is tal y se de
Yeah.
aquí a aquí, lo que sea." So
Yeah.
back then it was just like, "Oh, we got 4 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got us a gig, no contract, nothing."
Yeah.
And well, at least we didn't till like later.
Yeah, same here.
And then we fucking pull up, play a song, unas 3 songs, and then luego lo llaman la chota. Like what?
Yeah. it sucked over here.
And that's why, like, the flyer scene and shit, everybody would always, like, the flyer scene, they would do places in Compton, or in LA and stuff like that. And it was people from Long Beach because, fuck, all we hear a flyer party that duraba 30 minutes at most and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so yeah, that's what happened. I mean, yeah, at the time, thought I was good. Shit.
bro, you were good. And you're still good, bro.
I don't think I was good. I was still learning, but I appreciate the kind words.
Man. No,
You're good too, my friend.
no, man. I would, to be honest with you guys, like, I would, like, look up to you guys and apoderados, you know, because I was like, oh, these guys are during the time I thought you guys were like the shit. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are still the shit, bro.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong.
I look back though, and like apoderados, they're pretty solid. Like,
oh hell yeah,
they're pretty badass.
Ray on the accordion was like on a
And they
fucking
just,
other
like,
level.
I don't know. We never knew at the time. Like, we always say like, dang, it sounds empty, kind of. I don't know if you remember this, but we'd be like, fuck, it sounds empty for some reason. And it's just little things like we didn't know the drums, like the kick had to go with the bass.
Yeah,
and like you had to be like tight, you know.
Yeah.
And we would just play.
Yeah, and like I think, I mean, during the time, like we said, there was not a lot of bands and stuff like that could really
like learn off of it,
teach you or stuff like that. You know, it was just like people kind of kept to themselves, if that makes sense. You know, like I remember. Oh, thank you, bro. I remember Apoderado. Well, también because, you know, they have their own band, their own people and whatnot, but they wouldn't really like, you know, pull up to our practices and stuff like that, or we wouldn't really interact with each other. I think that camaraderie shit is really taking off now. Later on in the years, that fucking agrupaciones really want to like fuck with other grupos and shit like that. During the time, not necessarily.
And then back then, I remember they always had like.
Oh, y'all were always beefing, según.
This grupo versus this grupo. But I don't think we ever saw it as like beef. We just...
No, it was like a flyer party thing at the time.
Yeah.
We'd be like,
they would always do that.
SFVS too, I think they did it one time.
Yeah, battle of bands type shit.
But like, we were always cool with them. I mean, I think so.
Yeah, no, I remember definitely that too. You know,
before we start, I think before even they started like their band, we had met Baldo.
Sick.
And
singer.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's a real good singer.
Yeah.
He's one of the persons that really like helped me.
Oh yeah.
And like work on enunciation.
Use your throat.
There you go, dog. Can't nobody.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, but
yeah, he fucking sick singer right there. He was with I think Javier. We used to call him Lil Ren, or Ren, I think. But
why Lil Ren?
I don't know. That's how I met him. Or that's how I met him with Dustin. But he didn't even play the bass at the time, I think.
Dude, I always knew him as Lil Ren. I never knew his name.
Oh, so
he was here that one day?
Too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never knew his name until that day.
Well, why?
I knew him for like 10 years. Playing soccer. I never knew his
Maybe
name.
that was just his
what's
high school
Lil
nickname.
Ren thing?
I don't know if his older brother was Ren or...
we gotta call him up and see about that shit, because that's just gonna be fun.
I just never knew his name.
But yeah.
So yeah, I think we met them before they even started, and we had already been kind of playing. But man, those guys learned fucking quick, man.
No, they were. Buenas noches.
What's up, dude?
Hey, bro. I hope you don't mind. We're doing a podcast right now with my boy Ryan Roman and Dustin Roman.
Oh, that's badass.
Okay, teníamos una preguntita. Your name came up in conversation, and that she was gonna fuck with me the whole night, way.
Shit, I gotta fight everybody or what?
No, we were actually talking about how back in the day they would try to do like all these little verses shit, and it make it seem like you guys hated each other. Like, what was the deal with that?
We didn't hate each other. I think it was just competition because we were both from Long Beach.
But how come you guys didn't compete with me? Hey, don't be fucking laughing like that, big dog.
Why you gotta put me on the fucking spot for?
No.
George was like that little brother, like, fuck. Hey, man, let me come play with you guys, man.
Oh, fuck.
It's because you were like the fucking bastard stepson that nobody gave a fuck about.
Okay. No, the fucking stupid. The real reason why we wanted to actually call you was we actually, your nickname
I'm gonna pull up on all of you like fucking like Birdman at the Breakfast Club.
Keep my name out your mouth. Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on it.
What
I
did
ain't
I
gonna
do?
tell you no more.
No, it's the we actually want. Why did people call you Lil Ren?
Oh shit.
Oh, he
He's
can't
gonna
say
need his
it.
own podcast for that.
Tell him we can edit this out.
That was good shit from back in the days.
We can actually edit this out if you don't want to. Like,
No, I don't.
Incriminate
I don't
yourself.
I'll pull up. You guys are at the barbershop?
we're here right now.
All right, I'm gonna pull up right now.
Arre pues.
Give me like 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll be here.
All right.
Have y'all ever seen this shit at a podcast? You call somebody up and they just pull up.
No, I swear it's gonna fuck with me. Wait, that's why I was just like, fuck, like what, you know?
I see how it is, George. Just because I interrupted Dustin's podcast, now you gotta interrupt mine.
Hey, how drunk were you that day, man?
I was pretty fucked up.
It was, you know,
It happens.
it happens. But también fucking Dustin pulled up with a fucking bottle. Like, dog, we're here to do a podcast, not to get fucking lit.
I saw the whiskey in my eyes.
Well, yeah, your
Blue
brother
eye.
supplied that shit. What are you talking about?
But
Okay.
But yeah, all that shit happened back then. I pulled it out. It was, we were cool with them, but they always did the versus thing or whatever. Not them, but the
like,
parties and stuff.
parties and shit like
Yeah,
that.
uh-huh.
Trying to get more people to show up.
But
and
I
shit.
remember always seeing them at flyers and stuff. And then that's what happened throughout that whole time.
And then they fucking started pulling up with those fucking suits from Pink Horse.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's when I started seeing stuff like, damn, this thing is getting legit. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need a Pink Horse. I never got one, but
I didn't have the money for that.
I only ended up getting one till Jamaiquinos.
okay, let's talk about Jamaiquinos. So
That's a funny story. How I got into Jamaiquinos.
we talked a little bit about that on Dustin's, but run through the whole way that you got into.
So basically, after all the grupos that I was in, I was jobless. I didn't have shit. I was at my lowest point. Nah, I'm just kidding.
At the lowest point?
Nah, but
I was looking for money.
well, yeah, I was jobless. I wasn't in a grupo. I think I was trying to play here and there, whatever.
Mhm.
And then Dustin was working at Pizza Hut, and what happened, Dustin? How Luis contact you or what? Luis was the accordion player for Jamaiquinos, by the way. How did he contact you?
To be honest,
He just called me for like I was doing freelance. So
Yeah.
he just called me like he needed a drummer. I think he got my shit off of like Facebook or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how he called me. He's like, "Hey man, you want to come play with me?" Like, I was like, well, "What's your grupo name?" Los Jamaiquinos. I was like, "Man, that sounds. What the hell is that?"
You should have seen his face when he was on the phone. He was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What's going on? What's going on?"
Yeah.
Hey, he was like, "Oh, the name's Jamaiquinos." I was like, "What the fuck is that? A cumbia group?" So what happened?
Yeah,
after?
and then but I didn't go to that gig. But I was like, my brother, like, I was like, if you need a sextero, I do need a sextero. So I shot it to him. I was like, hey, dude, I was like, this guy's a little out there. I was like, I never met him, but if you
It's
he
just the
says
way-
you need a
the way-
sextero,
The way that dude presents himself
Yeah.
as well.
But
It's
not only
just
that,
like,
when he was after he got off the phone, I was like, "Oh, so what happened?" He was like, "Yeah, this guy called me to play," and then he was like, "They're Jamaiquinos." I was like, "What the fuck? What kind of name is that?" And then he was like, I was like, "How much he's gonna pay you?" And he said, "I don't know." He said, "It depends." And at that time, we didn't know about the whole like Wipa thing, And I was like, "What do you mean you don't know?"
Wipa,
Like,
sorry for people that don't know, Wipa is like when you go to restaurants, play music, and then they
At the
pay,
tables,
They pay at the tables.
yeah. So I was like, "What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to get paid like every hour or whatever." He was like, "Yeah, you just said like, it depends. If it goes good, then we get a lot. If it doesn't,
hey, no lie, this fool Luis literally jumped like this fool 5 to 10 years. Luis like, yeah, sometimes we make like 100, but sometimes 1,000. I was like, what the fuck? Hell no, that's impossible.
so
That's when I said, nah, I'm cool. I don't know.
So Dustin was all sketched out. He was like, "Nah, I ain't going. Fuck that." And then he was like, "But he said he needed a sexteto." I was like, "What the fuck?" So just out of the blue, he just needs a sexteto also, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it's just convenient.
You were like, these fools trying to fucking robarnos or some shit.
So then I was like, fuck it, let's, I'm down. I'm gonna go try it out.
Yeah.
I'll just go see what's up. So they were I think he was playing at a Marisco spot off Imperial and 710. It was called like Nayarit something, I don't know. Mariscos Nayarit something, I don't know. But that's where I first met him. Actually, you know Elvis from Sevilla's, the promoter. I used to kick it with him a lot and his cousins. They actually drove me over there because I didn't have a car yet. So they took me over there, dropped me off and shit. And I was like, all right, I'm going to chill. I think they chilled for a little bit, but they ended up taking off.
So you pull up to a Marisco spot, and what was your first impression? Like,
I was like, where the fuck am I?
But because the way he said it is like, oh, it's a gig.
Yeah.
So it's just like.
So I got there, and then it's like
what the fuck are we
a
doing at a
restaurant. I was
restaurant?
like, yeah, what am I doing? Not only that, I've never really been to like a Marisco spot because I don't really eat seafood. So at the time, I was like, why the fuck am I here?
Hey, just keep this in mind, all right? This fool pulls up to a random ass marisco spot, never heard of Weepa in his life, with a stranger. Doesn't have a car.
I'm about to get raped.
And then this fool's like hopping in the car to go in a different restaurant with somebody he's never met in his life.
De puta confianza, güey.
Life's a risk, carnal.
Hey, but, hey. Pero pues la pinche necesidad en ese tiempo, güey.
Yeah,
You
so
know,
I was like, fuck it. He said we're gonna make something. I was like, I'll go.
fuck.
To make something or give something.
Aparte,
And he was like, the worst that'll happen is we'll just eat. I was like, fuck it, I could use a free
hey, wait,
meal.
you know what though? Like looking back,
He
like
said, I'm hungry.
no,
But now I was like, fuck,
so he
I
likes
don't.
to tell you everything.
I was like, fuck, I don't eat mariscos. Do they have quesadillas there?
no, but the thing is, like I'm saying, back to it, like la pinche necesidad, güey, needing fucking money, being
Yeah.
like, fuck, what?
And at the time we were young and, you know, we knew we could get paid. So I was like, fuck it, I'm down to go try it out and shit. So I went and pulled up. You know, Luis, like when you first met him, you're like, he's just a character, you know?
Yeah, he's a fucking character. And the people that don't know who Luis is, it's Luis from Jamaiquinos, accordion player, singer. He has a huge background in music.
Yeah,
His parents played music.
I think he's even played.
All their
He's
lives.
played with like Jenny Rivera and
Like-
there was another famous one.
And an outstanding musician. But not only is he an outstanding musician, he's a fucking character.
Yeah,
He's a fucking.
He's a whole different story.
He's on TikTok, real TikTok famous now.
Yeah.
That motherfucker on here.
I tried to. I hit him up. He didn't fucking respond. Let's call that fool. Right?
I don't think he'll answer me.
You answer Ryan.
Nah, he'll answer. I don't think so. Or
Well,
maybe I don't know.
But he's real. Do you guys know his TikTok thing?
I think he's.
He's
if
the
you
one
just
that-
type in "to be honest."
Yeah.
To be honest, I
kinda-
think it'll pop up.
yeah.
He's the one that was singing a song in a car. His wife's recording him. He's singing the fucking Dime Cantinero, but like switching it up with like funny shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
that shit, and he's a fucking character. He's so
Yeah.
funny. For a while, he was doing the To Be Honest, El Chavo, and fucking coming out in an elephant thong and
Yeah.
shit. Like, not giving a fucking damn, you know? Like,
he's hilarious.
funny cat.
But yeah, when I first showed up to the gig, first thing, what's up, fool?
He hit you?
And I was like, oh, what's up? He was like, all right, you could play right now. Like he just talked funny, you know?
Yeah, he'll have a fucking.
But my first question to him was, because I don't speak Spanish that well, I was like, do you speak English? I think I had asked him that because I was like, let me see if I could communicate with this. But
I mean,
What's up, man? How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while.
Give me headphones, serve me 2 shots.
Damn, dog. Siente ahí, güey. Siente aquí, güey. Can we get him a
through, man.
mic,
Come
Gio, si
through.
se puede?
Yeah, get this full mic. I haven't seen this guy in years, by the way. but yeah, finish.
What? Oh, vete por las chelas, güey. No, ya no hay chelas. Yo no tomo esa madre, güey. Soy un pedo, güey.
Shit.
Okay, so
before we start conversating with Ren.
Simon,
So yeah, I met Luis, funny character, and then
you're like, do you speak English? ¿Qué rollo?
yeah, and then we started playing, and fuck, those fools are good.
No,
Shit.
otro pedo.
Like he knew his shit, you know. Mic check.
Okay.
You gotta zoom in on him taking a shot, man.
Nah, don't zoom in on me, take it
Lo van a regañar, güey. La hija lo va a regañar, güey.
He's not supposed to be here.
Dime
right
que
now.
no, güey. Dime que no, güey.
I'm not supposed to be here. Right now, but here we are.